John Jordan O'Neal Jr., or Buck, carved a mighty legacy for himself, but it didn't come without decades of obstacles. His perseverance, kind heart, and firm principles ensured that he would rise to the top of sporting history. It was 1925, and racial segregation was prominent throughout his home state of Florida. O'Neal and his father moved to Sarasota to ensure he received an education since he was denied entry to all of the high schools in his hometown of Carabel, Florida. After graduating from high school and completing 2 years of college courses, O'Neal decided to leave the state behind and try his hand at baseball. It was 1934. O'Neal had spent 3 years playing interracial semi-professional exhibition games. At the time, this was referred to as barnstorming. His dedication on the exhibition circuit paid off in 1937 when he was offered to sign on with the Memphis Red Sox for their first year playing in the Negro American Leagues. A year later, O'Neal was traded to the Kansas City Monarchs. While with the Monarchs, O'Neal accrued impressive stats, took a 2-year stint to serve in the Navy during World War II, and, after returning, would manage the team from 1948 to 1955. In this time, he led the team to win 2 league titles. In 1955, O'Neal was given the news that the Monarchs were going to be sold due to the dying nature of the Negro League. Upon hearing this, he decided to resign from his post as manager to become a member of the Chicago Cubs as a scout. Buck O'Neal soared in his scouting position. He would sign impressive names like Lou Brock and guide players like Ernie Banks. In 1962, O'Neal was promoted to a coaching title, making him the first black coach in the major leagues. O'Neal spent 33 wonderful years with the Chicago Cubs before moving on to the Kansas City Royals in 1988 as a scout. Due to his impressive career with both teams, in 1998 he was awarded the title of Midwest Scout of the Year. Though his time with the major leagues was the majority of his career, he couldn't help but feel that his roots had not received the respect that they were owed. O'Neal appeared on a 1994 PBS baseball documentary that gained him national recognition for his compelling description of the Negro Leagues and their important place in history. He became the talk of the nation, leading to him being endlessly courted for interviews on platforms such as The Late Show with David Letterman, The Late Late Show with Tom Snyder, and many more. But it didn't stop there. O'Neal led the charge in establishing the Negro League Baseball Museum in Kansas City and served on the board until 2006, when he lost his battle with bone marrow cancer. He would pass away on October 6, 2006, at 94 years old. Shortly after his death, Buck O'Neal was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the first ever Beacon of Life Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, and in 2002 was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Buck O'Neal led a successful and passionate life. He was essential in helping make the present game a better place for all by bringing attention and recognition to African Americans' hand in baseball history. All-star player Ichiro Suzuki summed up O'Neal's love for baseball and legacy the best. With Buck, I felt something big. You could see and feel that he loved this game.